Good morning, LinkedIn family. It's time for another Coffee with Bob. This time, I'm very excited. I get to speak to Rachel Beck, someone who I connected with just recently, probably a few months ago, and I've been loving her posts. Rachel has to be one of the purest, most loving hearts that I've met on this platform yet, and I am so proud to be connected with her. If you're not following her, if you're not connected with her, I highly recommend that you do it. And you do it today and engage with her because she's just got some great stuff. Rachel, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I especially appreciate the fact that you had to jump through a couple of hoops to get this going.
Robert, I'm so honored to be with you, and thank you for that beautiful introduction. I'm deeply humbled by your words. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. It's all very true.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Well, we're all sequestered like everybody else. So how are you handling all that?
I've worked from home for many years, so that hasn't been a huge adjustment. I do miss traveling because all my family lives in Florida, and I miss being with my friends. But I'm very grateful for technology.
Yeah, it helps, doesn't it?
I can't imagine right now not having it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of FaceTime, a lot of Zooms, keeping up with friends and family right now.
Yeah. And so is this sequester helping you with your writing? And Rachel's working on a book.
I'm working on my second book right now. Yes, because it just keeps me focused in many ways, but it hasn't been a huge adjustment.
No?
No, I miss going places that I can't go to. I miss, having dinner with friends, and I truly miss traveling. That is something I miss, and I
Me too.
don't know the next time I'll be doing that.
Yeah.
So, like
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah. Well, here in the Midwest, Rachel's in the Midwest like I am, even though she loves New York. But
As I do.
here in the Midwest, we're probably going to be locked down a lot longer than the coast have been locked down because we're behind their curve. Our governor here in Illinois just came out today and said, don't expect the shelter in place order to end anytime soon, which is always very scary. So we got to be prepared. But I love some of the stuff. Talk about some of the stuff that you're doing on LinkedIn, some of your posts and your spreading love initiative that's going on, which is just amazing.
Oh, thank you. Right now, what I'm trying to do is to uplift people, to support them, to get them connected to other people. And you'll never ever hear me say a negative word, and you'll never see me write one on anybody's post because that's not what I'm about. Right now, I'm really trying to be a light and to guide the way for other people. We are so bombarded right now with negativity,
Hmm.
with everything we see, and the really sad stories that we're hearing, because I know people personally that this is affected. So I'm trying to teach empathy because I think sometimes people forget that they have no idea what's going on in someone's life right now.
Hmm.
And if that's the message that I can get across right now, that to me will be my purpose through all this.
And you've had some excellent posts in that regard. What sort of inspires you when you make your post? Do you sit down and do you think about, hey, for 10 minutes and say, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about that, or are you just kind of speaking from the heart?
I only speak from the heart. I do, like, I might write something like the night before if it's on my mind, but it always comes from the heart. And it's just it's what's in there. And if there's something I'm feeling strong about, then I feel like it's my responsibility to use my voice in a positive way. I hope that makes sense.
It does. I mean, that's one of the things I love about your posts is that they're just so authentic and so real, and you could just feel the love coming out of you
Oh,
through the video posts, which is it's difficult to do. It's not easy, right? It's not easy to be sincere. It's not easy to come off as authentic on video. I think most times, I think sometimes people seem a little bit forced, but it's just so natural.
yeah, I try to tell people like the first time they jump on a call or video with me, they're like, "Oh my God, you're exactly the way you are in your post." I'm like, who you see is who I am. You know, I'm in my 40s, like I'm pretty set in my ways. What you see is what you get.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
know,
what do you say to those folks that are having a tough time dealing with being locked in like this,
I
like we all
I
are?
would say this. This is a time to work on yourself. I'm doing a lot of personal development. This is a time to start a new hobby that you might have always wanted to. Like, I have a huge bucket list. Like, it's huge, Robert, right? So during this process, I'm going to try to work on some of the things that I can work on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For
I'm
an
sorry.
example, I'd be like, I've always dreamt of learning to speak Italian. I can read Hebrew fluently and I speak a little Hebrew and I can speak some Spanish. But I've dreamt of learning Italian. I'm like, you know what? This is the time. So I have apps downloaded on my phone and I'll do another word during the day. So there's bucket list things that you can do inside. Why not do it now?
Yeah.
Why not?
Awesome. That's amazing. That's a big. Then those aren't easy languages either.
No, no, they're not. No,
Good for
they're
you. That's awesome. And
not.
so, when do you think your next book's going to be out?
I'm still in the process of writing it. So I am not sure yet. I'll know more when I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I didn't rush through my first book and I want to put the care and attention that I did with the first book into the second book. So I don't want to just put it out, to put it out. I want to feel that I gave it the attention it deserves.
Hmm. Okay. Cool.
Uh,
And your first book is on Amazon, I assume.
Yeah, my first book came out a year ago, and I was doing book talks, and obviously that's a change this year. So I'm doing a lot more interviews, and so there are ways if you are an author out there to market your book right now. If I love going in and meeting people. I really enjoy that, but obviously that's not the way it can be done now. So now I'm going to say this is the time to be inventive and it's the time to market.
Yeah.
That's it. Go.
You should have a podcast. You really should.
I've had a couple people say that, and I have a friend who could help me like start one. But I have some other ideas brewing in my head right now.
Well, if you do start a podcast or even a video blog, let me know. I'd love to be a part of it. I think that would
Oh,
be.
thank you.
I'm thinking about getting into podcasting at some point too. I've been thinking about it for a while, and I had a couple friends of mine tell me I should do it too. And so you're definitely on my list of when I start that out.
Oh, I'll definitely watch it. So, what do you? Because I love your videos, right?
Thank you.
I watch what you do, and what do you think would be the best advice for our combined audiences right now on starting your first video? It took me a year to do videos. Let me say that. It took me a
Yeah,
whole year.
took me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
started and restarted and started and restarted. I think you just have to do it, and you learn along the
Yeah.
way. If you're not following, there's another person that you should follow, Shay Robottom. Um,
Oh, Shay is wonderful. I love Shay.
yeah, and
Yeah.
and she gives out free advice every single day. That's
Yeah.
golden that you could take advantage of. I learned a lot from that, and that's really kind of what jumped me off. And I'll be honest, it was a video post from you, I think almost 2 months ago, maybe, that I finally said I can do this. It
Oh.
just gave me the inspiration and the courage to kind of step off as well. So, see, your impact is far and wide.
I have a couple friends that really inspired me to do video. And what happened was, is I don't know if you saw it when I did my first video. I had asked my network like a question to share things about their life, and just like all day, people opened up their heart and soul to me. And I mean, I was in tears reading through things they had been through,
Amazing.
and I said, okay, I need to like get up and just turn on my phone and do a video to thank them because I was so moved by it. So I was
Yeah.
able. So my network, in a way, helped me overstep my fear of doing video. And I have a friend too on here who I watch all of his videos. He's really incredible at it. And when we post this, I'll put his name in. And Robert, I have incredible mentors that I can reach out and say, how do I do this? And I am so grateful to their support and their love. And I feel now like where you and I are at, we can do the same thing and keep lifting people up with sharing knowledge.
Yep. That's the goal. That's definitely the goal. Well, thank you so much. This was amazing. I really enjoyed this. Again, if you're not following Rachel or you're not connected to her, you need to. She's just got gold out there.
Oh.
And we'll definitely do this again, and maybe we'll do something a little bit longer in more of a video kind of podcast format that I've been kind of tossing around. Okay.
I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to support you.
All right, good. Well, and I am here for you as well. Thank you very much again. Have a wonderful holiday weekend.
You too.
Stay warm and stay healthy.
You too.
All right. Thank you.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.